What more did we hear from in this statement, Loretta?
So that statement came over the weekend. Vanke, the previous week, was really embroiled in a lot of troubles. There were the S&P downgrade, which makes the company become a junk-rated company among all three rating agencies. It's facing rumors about some of its executives in this province, Shandong. People were saying that some of its executives were grounded for being banned from traveling abroad. So there's a lot of speculation around the company, and we saw some market weakness over the past week. And now Vanke is admitting essentially that it's got liquidity trouble and near-term business operations faces challenges. And it's saying it's going to deploy some internal resources to solve this problem before resorting to maybe government help.
Hey, Loretta, how likely does it look like Vanke will get through this liquidity challenge?
Yeah, well, it seems like now it largely depends on the kind of liquidity pool Vanke can tap from the banks because it's such a big-scale developer, and we know that home sale has been slumping across the board for all these Chinese developers, including Vanke. So over the past quarter in 2024, actually state-owned developers saw their sales dropping almost 50%, and that's in line with the 60% year-on-year drop for private companies. So that gap is really narrowing. So Vanke faces all sorts of challenges on the operational front, on its business front. So the only viable financing channel that we believe Vanke can tap right now is from the government. It's got the almost 30% stake in Vanke from the Shenzhen government, and we're looking to hear more from its backers what kind of financing plan they're going to provide for Vanke.
And what is this latest situation with Vanke actually going to tell us about the overall real estate sector now?
Well, the overall real estate is still finding a bottom. As we can tell, home sales continue to drop, and we haven't really seen how that situation is going to resolve. There's been rate cuts, there's been lowering the mortgage payments, there's been loosening of home buying restrictions. That has so far failed to help the real estate market. And I think Vanke will tell you just how far that confidence crisis in China's home market has gone, and it's going to further, I think, hurt home buyer confidence.